Good morning, and thank you for your patience. I really appreciate your kind and respectful attendance. I had just something urgent to do. That's why I just left you for a while. But yeah, you were chatting with Mom Sabna, so it's enough. So yeah, today we are just talking about Inkscape. We are just going like a bit more deeper, and I'm waiting for it to start. New document. So this is what we have here. Like this. I need a bit more space. So yes, we can just make this custom. I don't like this. Okay, it's fine. So yes, this is what we have. So for today, I'm trying to just bring some of the things that we can use it for today. Let's see, I want to design a logo. So I have something like D, letter D, or let's say L, D. So you have this two, or you can just make them separate. L for the logo, and then D for design. So we have these two letters. Now, if I want to move them up and down or work with them, I can just work this way. So I will just make it a bit bigger. So still we have a text here. If you want, you can just change the font from here and just grabbing any of the fonts that I prefer. So let's change this one for the D or some other alternative for this one. So if you want to make this one, this okay. Just choose letter. Oh, the font. I want something to be a bit thick because I will just work with it. This is for the logo. Font. Yes. This is the font. And now we can just come here and write the letter L. And this down, and then another letter here and call it D. Cut this down, put it here. So we have this two. Now, thank you. We don't need you anymore. We have this two letters. So if I clicked one more time, I can just move them to the sides if I want. Again, if we click it here twice, we can just move them. Also from this point, we can just let's make them, okay, we'll just put them next to each other. Then we can just grab the line and select them both and make them both, sorry, use I just want them both to be on the same vertical line. Yeah, and I can just make them both to distribute right edge equally, and also I want them to distribute together like in a normal way. So now they are both in the same level. So what I'm doing now, I can just come here and convert it to a layer also. Make them object to path. So now it's not anymore a text here. And this one also, I will just object to path. So both of them, they are not anymore text, so I cannot edit them because I just made them a layer and I just fixed them. So now I can just work on it to just use it as a normal layer that I'm using as a shape. I can just work with them. So here, as you see, I can just make curves here, things like this. So I can just change this L the way that I want. And also for the D, I can just do the same because now it's not anymore a layer. So I can just play with it the way that I prefer. I can just make it anyhow and how I want to see it. So go back to the select. So I just made some change in the letter D. So you can just do it as you want because now it's a layer here. So we can just double click and change the way that they are look like. So I can just make them something like this or like that because we want just to do a logo design. So we are just doing something like this. Then I can just select it and change the color of it to the color that I prefer. Something like this. Or let's just pick this color. And then now what else I can do with this logo that I want just to design? I can just write under it. Let's make it small. It's in PT, you can just change it to pixel. Then we will choose something like this. So also from here, I can just change the text that I want. I can just make it Arial and make it italic. So I will write low go for this one. I think it's so small. So you make it a bit bigger. Let's choose 24. Here is the font that you can just change it. You see, when I'm typing, you see here, this is the font that I can choose. This is the that I want, or the style that I want to pick. This is the size. This is the measurement that you can use. You can use millimeter. You can use 80 points. You can use pixel. You can use centimeter. So I just use pixel because we just got used to using pixel. Then, sorry. So yeah, from here, you can just change anything. And this is the line that you want, and this is the alignment that you want. Thank you so much. So yeah, what's the problem? Guys, like, I'm just using it from here. So look at it. I just change it. This, go ahead. Yeah, before. Yeah. This is no. This is like while we just type it, the things that we already. So we can just go here and choose the font from here and the future and the text. So you can just go here as well. And also this is the align, because we already brought the align here. So we have the align here, and also we have what? We have the fonts here. So yes, you can do it from here. Also from here, you can just do it because there is no difference between, guys, don't worry, there is no difference between these two. So you can from here and you can use it from here. This is the view text and font family selection and the design and the view of it. So yeah, you can just use, and also from here. Logo, and this is the design. And this one, I will just do it the same. So yeah, now I'm just using the selector, and I do the same thing with it. And I move it up. So this is also another way that you can just use it for your design. Something like this. So this is also depend on the way that you want to show your logo and how you want it to be and how you want to use them. So it's all up to you. And you can just bring, let's say, square shape, put it over it. And now I'm just clicking on this one, you see, none. Later on, to give it a border shape, I'm just pressing shift and I will pick any of these colors. For example, I will pick this one. So it just give me a border shape, any of these colors, for example, this one. Why is not working with me? Okay. Yeah, but I didn't got it the way that I want. So I want it to be the way that I prefer. Yes. So now it just did the thing that I wanted to be. Sorry. Change the color, then remove it, shift, pick the color that you want. I'm just pressing the shift right now. While I'm clicking, I will just go to pick the color that I prefer. I'm just pressing shift and picking this color. Yeah, so I just picked this color and now I can just go to select and click on it one more time. And then I can just move it around the way that I prefer. Select and move it again. Now I can just do Control A, select all the path, and then go to path and union them. Control A, select all path. I just want to union this path. Why is not unioning? Select them all. It's not unioning them.
That's one of the objects. It's not. That's one of the.
Object to path. Object to path. And these are object to path. I guess, yes, I think we did it. It's object to path. So Control A. Now union them. I just changed all of them to path. Let's just sort them. A. I think we did a mistake here. So let's just yes. It is closed. Let's just create it here. We have first created here.
think that ours was the issue because I tried it.
What we have here? That's fine. You know, hold control, make it a bit bigger. Drop it there. Okay. One more click. Just to shape it the way that we want. Okay. So you want to create something like this. Okay, so Control A. What's wrong with this? Okay, let's just use Shift. Just convert everything to path. So an object, so it's not a text to be worried about that we didn't convert it to path, but surprisingly it's not answering. This is already it's a path, object to path. So let's just do it one more time. I want to combine them. Just want to union them. This is so weird. Let's just open a new one. Just want to make sure that we don't have this problem. We just open a new one, guys, because I don't know like why it's not responding. This. So first I will just create the shape that I want. Then I will give it a color. Then move and pick a color from here. Okay. So now we have the shape. we'll just bring the text here and grab the style that we want. So now is ND, and you can just select it using the selector. Okay. Okay. So let's just Control A. Surprisingly, we already convert them to path. Shift. This is unbelievable. It's the first time I face such a issue. Okay. This is really unbelievable. We are just selecting this two and we are just converting it. Okay. This is a big issue. I don't know what's the problem here. One minute. We did the same. We have the text here. This is the text. Selecting them and also select the shape, all of them. Then go to path, union, but the text is just disappear here. This is really weird. This is what's written here as well. Well, we have just to do it another way. So this way is, I can say, is a bit tricky, but what we do, so what we are doing, we can just like type our text. For example, logo, then design. Okay. Now we using the selector, we can just put them something like this, and then drawing our circle around it, shape that we want. Then we can just click in the selector, click, and then do the move that you prefer. And now we can just do Control A, and then from the path, combine them. Then from here, we can just change the thickness and the way that it's look like. So we can just make it pixel. So let's just use 2 pixels. Enter. So we have this. And now if you want to move it, so we just combine them all together. And let's just go to union. So now we just union them. So we just used 2 different way to just do the combination, or to combine this 2, or to union this 2 to make a certain logo for it. So this is the way that we can just do it, using the shift and changing the color to the color that we prefer. So yeah, and by pressing Control, we just bypassed some of the glitch that we faced by using 2 methods, which is the first one. After I just wrote them and I just combined them. After combination, I just did the union. So with this two idea, I just came out to make something out of both of them. So let's say this is one of my design that I just design it now. I can just make another design. This time I'm just using the rectangle, and here I can just pick another color for it. And from here, let's just change it to 5. So, and now I can just write something inside it. Let's change the font, something else. We will write impact. I don't want to be like this, so right. So I'm just writing impact. Then I can just use this text using the selector, and again pressing. I can just move it something like this. Bring it to the center. Then I can just do the combining of both of them by selecting both and then combine them. Color, something like, let's just keep it black, and then I can just select them again and go to the path and union. So now I just union them, and I can just move them around to the place that I want. So now after I combine them, I cannot change the width of my rectangle because I already decide that I'm just using this one. So this is the issue, because if you are just using the combine, you can just change the shape and also change the text whenever and wherever you want before unioning. But when we do the combine is just like making it different, because these two are just using for two totally different purpose. That's why we have this issue here. So if I want, let's say, to use the drawbars, so by clicking Control, we can just create a straight line. Then from here, I just undo. Okay. After I create a straight line, sorry, undo. I'm pressing Control and I'm creating a straight line. There's an issue with this. So now, after I just decide to create this, I'll press Enter. Then from here, I can just change the shape of it, make a pixel, 5. Enter. And then from here, we can just change the shape of it. So if you are just zooming it, you see we just changed the edge of it. Then we can just make it a bit wider for some purpose that we want to design something with this line. So okay, After using the selector, select this guy, and then we can just rotate it here. We have the rotation here, and we can just use it. So now we can just use this guy to just create a line here. And then I can just press Ctrl to make the line a bit straight. And then if I press it one more time, I can just move it something like this. And then put it here. We have this right now. Okay. One more click. Then we can just move it a bit the way that we prefer. One more click. I just want to design something here, something to be put up. Okay. Okay. So after I just create this, yeah, now it's fine. So I created and I just want to change it to 10. And then I can just change the color. Any of the colors. Favorite, any of these colors. Just this color and change. We need to bring the opacity of this line a bit more. So from here, we have group. That's fine. Opacity. Using this color. Darker. Yellowish, and then the opacity take down to some since then you can just use dotted style here. Then we can just fill the background with one of the colors that we have it. Something like this. This one, this one, this. So yeah, I'll just go down here. This one, this one. Those, oh, they are not filled. We are just filling them slowly, slowly. So you are just combining the colors to just create something like a shadow on it by clicking on these bits. So we are just coming out with something like this. Indeed, the colors that we just choose is very, so I'm just removing this one and going back here. Just colors, combination of the color, maybe a bit crazy here. Okay. And getting back here, picking this color one more time, zoom it out, fill these bits. I'm just filling those bits, which is blank, with any of the colors that I want. This is one of the craziest thing that I did it today, because this color is quite very. It's a bunch of different colors. I just don't know how I came out with this idea, but you can use different colors and different idea for creating your personal logo. So the colors are really weird that I'm just choosing. So you are free to choose the color that you want. You can just change the letters, different colors. It's all up to you. Subnar is just like looking like, what the heck is going on? And I know it's normal because it's quite weird what I'm designing, but you can just design the thing that you prefer the way that you prefer. So it's just all about the shadows and the way that you are using the color. I'm just like making a line using the bucket filler. So it just like do the favor for me and fill it with the color that I choose it. So yes, this is one of the thing that you can just use. Also with this other one, it can just do the same. I can pick different color. This one, I will fill it here. And the shade of red, I'm just using it. Undo, I don't want this one. So I'm just put it here. And I'm just using another shade of red. Put it here. And put it there. This one I want just to change it to something more reddish. And then here I will just change it to something more darker. So yeah, do it the way that you want. Here and there. And I can just put something like this here, this bit, and that bit. So you can just do it this way, or you can just pick one of the color and drop it. Sorry, drop it one line. So it's like a bit of light on this one. You can just pick any of the colors that you prefer. So for example, I will just use this one here. So look at it. I'm just drawing a line, and according to my line, it's just following it and then do the shape that can be done there. So here we are. Sorry, I just came out from the A. I have just stayed inside the A. So this is one of the craziest thing that I did it today. And I can give it a background like this. Or and fill this too with the same color. So it's just gonna be some sort of 3D shape. And just pick another color and drop it some and do some line like this. Or just print something like that and draw a line. So how you want the line to be, you can just make it vary and design things like this. Those sort of design is more, you see it on a t-shirt or on hoodie or something like this. So you can just design something for some other things. So you are not obliged just to design a logo for somewhere that they were asking you. So maybe you are just interested in designing something for yourself. You want to have you want to have a certain of things, a certain of things that you prefer, and you want just to design it for yourself. So look at the layers that I can just take it out. So each of them, they are just can be moved as a different layer because we apply different layers of colors. So yeah. So Pasha, I think today we had just really strange situation that I never faced it before. But yeah, we just got it and we just try to manage it. So I think this is enough for today. So for tomorrow, we will try to design um, something from ourselves. Let's say we will try to design each of us. Do not follow me. I will design something for my t-shirt. And then I will just take it with me and I will just go to somewhere to print it on a t-shirt and I will bring it back to here. So yeah, tomorrow, each of us, we will try to design something for ourselves and I want you to share it with me. And thank you for your participation. And again, thank you for your patience for today. I really like in the beginning, I had something to do and later on we had this issue with this software. I indeed, I don't like Inkscape, but because it's really have cool features, that's why I'm using it because Inkscape is not that perfect as GIMP because GIMP I just love it because it just do everything that I want without any problem. But Inkscape, it has some sort of glitch and problem and issues because it's a new software. I think they designed it since not that long, but yeah, still it's good. We can just use it, and we all we need is just like having an idea how to bypass the issues that we face. So it's gonna be fun tomorrow because tomorrow we will try each of us to design something for ourselves. And thank you so much for your participation. And I will leave you with Mom Stabnar and best of luck. Bye bye.